Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled, Never Waste a Good Crisis. I remember hearing this quote around 2 years ago now, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Because for a very long period in my life, I would hold on to the feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment whenever things didn't go my way, or I went through a very difficult event. And look, it's a very natural human response to express those emotions whenever, you go through a very hard time. And I always say this, life is not easy. Life is difficult. Okay, you're going to go through some traumatic events, and sometimes they all happen at the same fucking time. Your car breaks down, and you've got 3 weeks to payday, so now you're fucking broke. You don't know how you're going to get to work. Maybe your girlfriend says, you know what? I don't see this going anywhere, or I think we should see other people, or it's not you, it's me. And on top of that as well, maybe someone in your family fucking dies, or, life is hard, man. Okay? But the mistake I made, which I don't want you guys to make, is I became a victim of the situation. I just felt like the most unlucky man in the world. Of course, it had to happen to me, hey? That's how I felt. I just felt like the most unlucky man in the world. And the negativity was attracted to me. And you know what? It was. Because I was a negative person. I was releasing negative energy into the universe, which in turn brings me more negative results. That's what happens. And I know it may sound corny to a lot of you guys, and you're thinking, oh, Ali, what do you mean, man? Don't get into this positivity shit. But honestly, your internal state will essentially express itself in the external. It will give you what you've built in here. So if what you've built in here is a city full of negativity, you're going to get a life full of negativity. If all you have are negative thoughts, don't expect your life to be positive. Just going to keep it real, man. And a lot of the times we don't see the blessing in the misfortune until later on. For example, you get fired from your job, and maybe you really wanted this job. Fuck, man, I got fired from the job that I really wanted. It was my first good break in a while. I never even knew I could get it. And you could have been fired for so many reasons. The company had to release some people because of the economics in the business, and it could be for whatever fucking reason, but you don't see the blessing in the moment. You're like, oh man, see, it had to happen to me, and all that shit. But then 3 weeks later, as you're laying in your room thinking what fucking failure you are, you get a call. Hey, we saw your CV online, and we'd be very interested in bringing you down for an interview. Can you come tomorrow? And you're like, okay. Yeah, I can come tomorrow. Maybe your car's broken down, so you'll have to walk for 45 minutes. Fuck it, Yeah, I'll be down there tomorrow. So you go tomorrow. Nice office, good people, coffee machines, good vibe. The interviewer's nice to you. The package is better. You get paid more money. Boom. Now imagine you stayed in that other job. You might have not got the call. Or you might have rejected it prematurely, not knowing it was a better company. Oh no, I've got a job already. I'm good, thanks guys. But you had to get fired in order to get the next opportunity. It cleared way, it made way for the new blessing to come into your life. Maybe your girlfriend said, you know what, we're not compatible, or this or that. And in the moment you're devastated, only for time to go by and you to bump into someone who is more compatible for you. Look, man, you won't see it right now. If you're hurting right now and you're going through it right now, you won't see it. Unless you're very mature and you're like, you know what, I've been through problems in the past and it's always worked out for me. I'm going to soldier through this one. If that's your mentality, that means you've been through hard times. But a lot of guys who watch my channel are young. Maybe you're not even young. Maybe you just don't know how to really respond when you get dealt a bad card. You just fucking disintegrate, you break down. And listen, man, I have sympathy. As men, our lives are tough, and there isn't much sympathy given to us by society. We're almost expected to shut the fuck up and get on with it. And look, if we're talking about the measly day-to-day issues, then yeah. Oh, you know, traffic. Well, yeah, shut the fuck up and get on with it. Deal with it. Don't crumble because someone cut you off as you were heading to work this morning. That's not a sufficient enough fucking reason for you to break down. But, you know, of course, some of us get dealt horrible things. Family members dying, medical conditions, this and that. So I'm with you. It's difficult, man. But staying down, now that's a choice. Okay? Staying down is a choice. Please remember this. Whenever you go through hard times, you know, ask yourself, okay, this is what I've been dealt with. What am I going to do about it now? What is going to be my solution? You shouldn't feel sorry for yourself. It does nothing to you. Oh, well, this poor guy, I don't know why. It doesn't do anything but keep you down. And you best believe that people can sense it as well. Your family, your friends, your girlfriend, your wife, they can sense when you feel sorry for yourself. And it doesn't do anything to reassure them. Because look, guys, as men, there is this expectation that we are the source of comfort for the family. Whenever, you know, we're in the ocean and we're in a ship and the storm is getting really aggressive, you have to be the rock, the anchor, right? No, I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to take care of this. Not, oh my God, and you lose your mind. No. Okay, you're the soldier, you keep it moving. People rely on you. People, you know, look towards you for that comfort and security, especially women, right, and kids. So you got to be the captain and tell everybody, no, this is under control. And sometimes you're going to have to fake it, man. It is what it is. Fake the confidence. You know, I don't like the phrase fake it till you make it, because it means putting on a persona, which I don't endorse, and I've made a video about this before. But what I do want you guys to do is encourage yourself. Because there's already people out there that don't want to see you win. You know, most guys out there, they don't want to see you win and prosper. They want to see you lose, so they feel good about themselves. So don't be one of those guys talking down to me. You're a piece of shit. You ain't ever going to be successful. Your mother was right. Yeah? She left you because you were... Nah, don't say things like that to yourself, because you'll keep yourself down. Instead, boost yourself up. No, I'm going to do it. Even if right now you're living in a fucking piece of shit room, you don't have a car, you're broke, say good things to yourself. No, it's just going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. I'll find a way. No. I'll find a way. Whenever those negative thoughts start coming in, no. I'll find a way. I'll make it happen. I'll find a way. I'll make it happen. I'll find a way. I'll make it happen. Keep saying those things to yourself, because then you start believing it. And when you start believing those things, you start living those things. Okay, whatever you construct in your mind, you will see in your life, in the external. The internal will essentially reflect itself in the external. Okay, so keep going, brothers. Life is hard, I know, but there is a blessing in the misfortune. Learn from it. Maybe you made mistakes. You know, not everything bad that happens to us is just random. Sometimes you made some mistakes that led you to this point. So now you're able to sort of sit there and ponder and be like, you know what? Yeah, I was a fucking needy bastard in my relationship. I was suffocating. I didn't have anything other than my girl to really do during the day. Do your girl. No, but as in you neglected your social life. You didn't have a purpose. It was just your woman, and that's it. You come home, you're always around her. It's a mistake. You've got to learn from it. Okay? Maybe you were comfortable in that job, and you being fired was the best thing that could have happened to you, because you would have stayed in that job for the next 7 years. Maybe it wasn't paying you enough. Maybe you were too good for them. So you have to leave that job to get a higher paying one. So listen, guys, you may not see it right now, as I said, but later down the line, you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, this had to happen. It makes sense now. You're able to connect the dots. Wow. You know, God redirected me this way, because if I had carried on that way, I would have harmed myself. I would have hurt myself badly. So I'm glad I went through this way. Hopefully this video helps. If it does, hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.